Hello and welcome back to Unrest Digest. Turns out I was wrong. They have indicted Donald Trump for the whole Stormy Daniel fiasco. And I don't think we'll see Donald Trump in handcuffs. There might be a mugshot. I'm hearing that there could be a mugshot that's going to get memed to high hell. This is from the Financial Times. I guess that affects some people's finances, possibly. Maybe Trump's, definitely. Donald Trump has surrendered to New York court on Tuesday. Defense lawyer says US president will not be put in handcuffs in hush money case. Yeah, I mean, I've not heard anything extra about this being anything to do with his campaign funds. I mean, I did hear from one place, but I'm not sure how true that was. That could have just been speculation. For such, I think it's a misdemeanor, and I don't think they're going to put him in handcuffs for that. I mean, sometimes they even arrest really high-profile people committing heinous crimes, and they're not going to put handcuffs on. He'll probably just, I think he's saying he'll turn himself in. You got me. Just walks in and be like, I'm here. I know you're all waiting for me. Donald Trump will turn himself into New York prosecutors on Tuesday, his lawyer said, insisting the former president would not be put in handcuffs. I just read that. They do this every time. Joe, take a peanut. They do this every once in a while as well. Take a peanut. Added he expected the charges, the first criminal indictment in history of an ex-US president, to relate to payments to buy the silence of porn actress Stormy Daniels. He's not going to hole up in Mar-a-Lago, the defense lawyer told US television networks on Friday, referring to Trump's Florida estate. The president will not be put in handcuffs before his court appearance, Tecopina said. Okay, so he's not just going to stay there and then wait for them to come get him and arrest him. I'm not sure if Ron DeSantis will do anything. I don't think Ron DeSantis seems to care at all, really, to be honest. People may have their own different opinions on that. If you don't know who Ron DeSantis is, he is the governor of Florida. In an apparent reference to the novelty of the movie, I've skipped a whole paragraph again, I'm really sorry. In a post on his Truth Social platform on Friday, Trump railed against the witch hunt case, adding that the judge reportedly signed to it Juan Manuel Merchant hates me. Sorry, it's got it in capital letters. That sounded more like the fat man from Austin Powers. In an apparent reference to the novelty of the legal arguments he is expected to be confronted with, Trump said such a case had never been charged before. Never been charged before. He's got it written in caps again. Manhattan prosecutors said late on Thursday they were coordinating Trump's surrender with his legal team after a grand jury voted behind closed doors to indict him. Michael Cohen, a former lawyer for Donald Trump who testified in front of the grand jury in recent weeks, has claimed he was ordered to pay $130,000 to Daniels to cover up an alleged affair. I think it's believed that maybe Michael Cohen made the payment behind Trump's back because he was dealing with the stuff. Trump had no idea. It was Trump's a busy guy. He's not got time for these little legal fees, and this Cohen guy basically, just signed off on it and thought, I'll pay this, save me some headache down the line, which has backfired just a little bit. I just think we'll wait and see, because maybe Trump will maybe call him out, or maybe they're good friends and maybe they've solved this issue behind closed doors. Tecopina contended that the payments made in the run-up to the 2016 election were completely legal. The payments have been the subject of years-long probe by the Manhattan District Attorney Office, which has been investigating whether the transactions were falsely recorded as legal fees by the Trump campaign, and whether this was a violation of campaign finance laws. Now, this is the big thing. If it's the fraud, if it's just a hush money payment, it's like a slap on the wrist. Plus, I think there's a statute of limitations. I don't know what that means, but I think if you, after a certain amount of time, small little crimes like that basically nothing, just get pushed aside, because it's a bit silly to keep, dig up one wrong little thing you made on the books 20 years ago, for example. I believe it's 6 or 7 years, but however, if it is the campaign finance thing, where basically if it is to do with that, then it could be a lot more, and it could actually be jail time. And I might be wrong on that, but you could imagine Trump campaigning from jail, because I've heard that's a possibility. I don't know, I'm not sure what the rules are, and I'd have to look that up. Maybe I'll do that in the next video. Maybe I'll follow this up on Tuesday when we actually find out what's happening with Trump, and we'll look up, can he run from a prison? is the Secret Service going to go with him? That's if he actually goes. He's probably going to be in and out, but maybe they want that criminal record so that he can't run. I'm not sure how it works. Brilliant. No one else relied on them. No one, blah, blah, blah. I feel very concerned about the rule of law in this country. Yeah, they've gone after him for so much. Was it 2 impeachments? They raided his Mar-a-Lago house. Now they got this. They've done, it was scandal after scandal, and maybe they finally got him. You know, maybe they finally got him. Biden has not yet formally declared that he will seek re-election in 2024. Not formally, yeah, he said he'd do it multiple times. Informally, everyone's like, no, he didn't say anything. No, Biden's not right. But they're not sure whether they even want to run him. They look weak either way. If they run him, they look weak. If they don't run him, they look weak. Biden wants to run. That's when he remembers that he's actually the president of the United States. But the Democratic president is widely expected to pursue a second term, setting the stage for a possible rematch. Could be interesting. Trump was the first national Republican to enter the 2024 race, and opinion polls consistently shows he will remain the favourite contender among the Republicans grassroots who will select the party's nominee. Exactly. Hang on. What I'm going to say is in this. Trump's potential Republican rivals for the party's nomination were quick to jump to his defense after the indictment. Ron DeSantis, the Florida governor, attacked Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, that's the guy, in Twitter's post late on Thursday saying restricting the law to target a political opponent. Something about Mike Pence, they said this, Trump's criminal charges not technically prevent him from seeking higher office, and told reports this month he would press on with his campaign, even if he were indicted. So there you go. So what are they doing? This is just going to, like, enrage Trump's base and energize them. And it may even, well, this is the thing, independents, people who aren't sure, it could push them on. Oh, they're trying to get this guy, so maybe I should vote for him. Or maybe they're like, well, I don't want to support a criminal. So that could be interesting. 2024 is going to be a big year. I think that's when we might have an election in the UK as well. So it could be really interesting. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there because I think that is the end of the article. But yeah, we'll have another video about this on Tuesday if anything interesting actually does happen. But anyway, thanks for checking out this video. Please check out my last videos, my future videos. Check me out on Rumble. And please like, comment, share, subscribe, and tap some buttons, see what happens. Cheers, guys.